Hello everyone, my name is Midif. I will show you the camera settings and explain it to you that after watching this video you will have knowledge what does these camera settings do and what they are for. I am sure most of you have seen these camera settings in the settings app but never understand all of them. Now I'll explain the most importance. First we have this camera control. It is referred or this camera button in this right side. When I click it, let's go to the settings, and in its settings first I have camera. Which camera app should open? Now if I choose the Blackmagic cam, when I click this button it will open that app's camera rather than the default camera app. The other settings, we have this single click or double click. This is for when I click this button, if I click it single to open the camera or double. This require screen on is used for when the iPhone is locked and I click this camera button, it will not open the camera because iPhone screen is off. The screen should be on. It's not necessary to be unlocked. Just click this camera button to open the camera. Let's go to the next setting. We have camera adjustments. This for the settings that when the camera is opened and you swipe it like this, down or up, and it will change the lenses. The other important one is this press and hold. When you press and hold this camera button, it will open the visual intelligence, and you can take a picture and ask questions about this image using Apple AI. Now, except camera control, the other settings we have is photographic style, and I have chosen to be neutral photos. You can choose any photo tune or style that you like. I recommend to use standard or the neutral. Those are the best for me. You can choose anyone you like. And other settings for the video recording. This is for the normal video recording. I have chosen 10 by 18 pixel HD at 16 fps high efficiency. Why I haven't chosen 4K at 120 fps? Because usually I record normal videos. I don't need highest quality because it takes much more storage. If you take a look at these numbers, the setting I have chosen takes around 100 megabyte, and maximum 4K at 120 fps takes almost a gigabyte or 800 megabytes, which is very high and it's not necessary unless you need it. And the other important settings is this enhanced stabilization, that when you record a video while you are moving or your hand shakes, it will auto stabilization the video using the internal processing algorithms. Other important setting is this auto FPS. It's very important if you choose it to auto 30 60 fps, because when you record a video and the iPhone detects that the action is not happening or anything is not moving, it will automatically reduce the recording to 30 fps so that it uses less storage and reduce the file size. This auto fps. Now if we go back to this settings and record slow-mo, this is for slow-mo recording, slow motion, and the best choice is this 240 fps, because it makes the video to be like slowest motion. It's more than all others. Let's go back and record cinematic settings. You are free which one to choose, but the cinematic is a very good mode in the iPhone camera. It's better to choose 4K at 30 FPS. If we go back, we have record sound. Keep the default settings. Now, if we go back to formats and when choosing high efficiency, this when you send a photo that's taken by this iPhone to an Android device or a PC, most of times it will not open in their devices, Android or Windows. But this high efficiency have better file reducing processes that will have the file sizes smaller than the most compatible. But I always choose this most compatible because I usually send photos to my friends so that the photos work in their phones, no matter it's Android or iPhone or any other phone. And here we have this photo capture, photo mode. It's highest, choose a 24 megabyte because it will have higher quality. If you enable this Pro RAW resolution control, this for those edited photos in like changing colors or other editings in the image. I'm sure most of people don't need it or don't use. And here we have the same thing, Apple Pro resolution. This is also for editing the video after it's captured. Most of people can't or don't have time to edit the videos after it's captured. If we go back to preserve settings, this is also a very important one, that it will keep the settings that you set for the camera after you close the app. For example, if I change some settings here, like night mode or style, after I close the app and reopen, it will have the same settings. So enable these like mine, the style and the creative controls, and leave the others as they are. And before I end the video, these are also the important ones. Enable all three of them. Use volume up for burst photos. Scan QR codes and show detected text so that this for when you look at a text, it will automatically detect the text that's on the camera. And this scan QR, when you look at a QR code, it will automatically try to read the code and extract it for you, the number or the link. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and ask anything you'd like in the comments.